Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the virtual graduation for online Willis College. It is my pleasure to welcome everyone here today, family, friends, faculty, management team, and of course, the graduating class. Not that long ago, online was just a thought and a prayer, and then something changed. Students built their trust, and on the 2nd of November 2020, 16 students joined us in the online division. I do hope all 16 of you are here today. 8 more joined us in January, and we finally had a class. We were so happy. As of May 2nd, 2022, the online division of Willis College will be at 545 students. We've come a really long way. Welcome, and I'm so glad you could join us today. Please stand for the playing of our national anthem. You can be seated. When we start a journey, there's often many choices. Paths can lead us in many directions. I'm honored that the path you chose took you to Willis College online. I'm more honored that the path you chose took you to graduation. We are so proud of every one of you for coming and joining us in our new world, our new experiment, evolving with us as we move through the world of online, discovering with us what worked and what didn't, being patient with us while we figured out how to use Zoom, and look at us now. It is my honor this afternoon to introduce to you the CEO and President of Willis College, Mr. Henry Devlin.
Thank you, Bonnie. And to all of the graduates, family, friends that are joining us today, congratulations. As Bonnie indicated, it was just a few months ago that we decided to move our format from face-to-face learning to online. Now, something new and innovative and renovating is not for Willis College, something we're not used to. For over 150 years, we have evolved as a college. 150 years ago, certainly the programs that you're graduating in today didn't exist back then. So Willis has always been an innovative school. When we launched our online division in November 2020, collectively as a management team, we said to ourselves, what we need to focus on is the student experience. They're trusting us with their time, their investment in education, and what they're looking for is an outcome. They're looking to transition into employment. I can let you know from my position as president and CEO, and at every management level position throughout our organization, and our instructors and support staff, we are all here for our students. The satisfaction we get hearing that you've landed the position that you've embarked with training to move towards gives us some fulfillment in the job that we do each and every day. So I'm so very proud of everyone. Not only your embarkment on education, but the time that you went through it. I don't want to dwell upon the fact that we are coming out of a global pandemic and we're in stage 7 or 10 or 15 or whatever it happens to be. It seems like every month or every week there's a new phase that the world is in. Putting all of that aside, you realize that the world will carry on, employment will carry on, opportunities are going to exist. And rather than waiting for all of this to pass, let's get in, let's get the education, let's move through a program and be ready. Employers need graduates. It's what I hear from companies coast to coast. It's what I hear from governments coast to coast. We need good people. And Willis has a track record for over 150 years of producing good people. We know that the group that's graduating here today is going to fill a number of those jobs that are out there. Many of you have taken time away from the job that you're currently doing to attend this grad. So it's not as though we're wondering whether or not you're going to be successful. We keep very close statistical data on all of our students. We know that currently about 93% of our students that have finished up have landed jobs in the first 90 days after graduation. Now, some of you might sit back and say, that's an incredible number, 93%. We should be very, very proud of that. I tend to focus on, well, what about the 7%? Let's keep working hard, because unless you have 100% of your people achieving what they set out to achieve, someone's not going to be happy. And we take that very serious. The student experience, it's not just about education and the support and the help that you get through school. It's about being there for you when you transition into employment. It's about being there for you 1 year, 2 year, 3 years from now when you need us again. Remember, you may be a graduate today, but tomorrow you're an alumni. You're part of something that has been around for a very long time and will continue to be around for many, many, many years to come. Long after all of us on this call are gone, Willis will still be around. And if you need our help, you just simply pick up the phone or send us a note or have a Zoom meeting with one of our staff members, and we'll be there for you. Because again, that gives us satisfaction. We want to continue to work with those that trusted us. It's an exciting time. For many of you, you've changed your career. You've decided that now is the time to embark maybe on a health career or a business career or a technology career. Some of you have come from other careers that you've had great success with. I know that many of our graduates here today have served honorably in the military and have finished their career there and the service that they've given to this country, and now they've moved into civilian life. So for those graduates, I not only want to congratulate you on what you've completed at Willis, but on behalf of the organization, I want to thank you for your level of commitment to the country and keeping us safe each and every day. So thank you to our Canadian military, and we're very proud to help you with this next stage and movement into this new career that you're embarking on now. So I've been told that I'm only to speak for a short little while. Otherwise, this will be the longest Zoom meeting you've ever been in. But I'm very excited. Again, I want to say congratulations to all of the students joining us today. It is just a Zoom meeting. It is just one event. It's the beginning. It's not the end. It's the beginning of the rest of your career. And we're excited to be part of that. So congratulations, and back to you, Bonnie.
Thank you, Henry. Inspiring words as always. When we started online in November 2020, you can imagine that the instructors, there's only 16 of them. I had the absolute fortune to have 3 of the very best join me beginning of our journey. Most of you will recognize the name of Amanda High, person who taught you Excel. I know you all hated it. I'm there with you every day. But she is here today to wish you the very best. You left Amanda High, and then you met 2 the most incredibly talented and very highly active instructors that we have in our division. Those of you who moved into the medical office met Amanda Orr, extremely talented, motivated, professional individual. And then there's Laurie. There's not much I can say that you've already know. She's amazing. She's caring, gentle, kind. And for you, she wants you to be successful every single day in every single item. may be in for just a little surprise today as I introduce to you the two instructors to address the students with perhaps a little something special at the end. It is my pleasure to introduce to you Ori Shege and Amanda Orr, the instructors for Online Division. We started in 2020. Thank you.
There is a quote from Michelangelo. I saw an angel in the marble, and I carved until I set him free. It goes on to say that every block of stone has a statue inside of it, and the task of the sculptor is to discover it.
Every student who enters our classroom is like a block of stone. There's a greatness inside, but it has to be carved out, and it needs to be carved out by you. In every student, there's a teacher. Every teacher, there is a student.
We as instructors see a person of potential, a teacher in the making, from every person who enters our classroom. In order for you to be set free from any previous beliefs you may have about your ability to achieve, we as teachers must allow ourselves to be the students on your journey.
You, the students, show us that although we hold a vision of successfully completing your goal of graduating, it must be achieved at your pace, in your own time, and at your own understanding. We thank you for teaching us patience, for showing us how to listen and understand, for allowing us the privilege and the honor to know your stories and hear your resilience.
Remember this as you move forward. You are unique to this world, and your journey is unique because you are the first online graduates during a major world crisis. COVID may have set the world back, but it moved you forward in your academic and personal achievements. You have not only survived, but have thrived while making history and becoming the first online graduates of Willis College Online Division.
We couldn't be prouder to speak on behalf of the Willis College faculty and congratulate you on a milestone.
We also couldn't be prouder to introduce our special guest performers to rap for you today. Live from the WC Hood, give a warm welcome to Little Lore and Big A. All right, peace out.
Now this is a story all about how my black classroom turned upside down.
And I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there.
And I'll tell you how I became a graduate of Willis, not Bel Air.
All across Canada, maybe born, maybe raised. In the Zoom room is where I spent most of my days. Stressing to the max and losing my cool. Thinking to myself, why did I sign up for school? A couple of presidents who were up to no good decided COVID needed to shut down my neighborhood. I got a little anxious and I got a little scared, and my family said, that's enough, you're moving to Zoom school.
I whistled for Bonnie, and when she came near, her hoodie read, have no fear, Willis is here. If anything, I could say Willis was rare, but I said to myself, sign me up. It's home to the living room and not Bel Air.
I jumped into class, my instructors were great, and I yelled to my family, keep it down, I'm in class. I looked at my diploma and I'm finally a grad, living my new career, the best life I've ever had. Yo!
Peace out.
I'm not actually sure how I follow that. Yeah, it did tell you you were in for a surprise at the end. The talent in our instructors is mirrored in the talent of our students. There is one student that was chosen this year by the rest of the faculty that stood out as the valedictorian. She stood out as the person not only with the marks and the attendance, with the leadership skills, mentoring, took other students under her wing when they joined the class and had to catch up on healthcare terminology. She was the person who helped her instructor bring breakout rooms and the reading rooms got students in it. She showed us such amazing talent and skill. And something super cool, she went to practicum. She got hired. Our graduate, our valedictorian for 2022 online division of Willis College is the talented and amazing Miss Cara Moyer.
Hi, thank you, Bonnie. Everyone can hear me okay? All right. So it is an honor and a privilege to speak to you all today. I want to start off by acknowledging how hard we have all worked to get here. And on behalf of everyone, I would like to thank other fellow students and faculty members who were part of making this great success possible. There are a few staff members I know that myself and many others interacted with fairly regularly, some of which Bonnie touched on just a few minutes ago. There was Amanda High, who taught us our computer and office suite fundamentals. There was Amanda Orr, who did an exceptional job teaching the medical office administration program and who is always available for help and support. We all know Bonnie Gardner, who always made sure to check in and make sure things were running smoothly despite her always busy schedule. And Michael Boyd, who helped us find our practicum placements and real-world environments to start using what we learned for success. I know that these few were part of a much larger team, and I would also like to thank all other hardworking faculty members who had helped create and execute the different curriculums that we are graduating from today. We were all studying as part of different programs and with different groups of classmates, but if you were with a group of individuals who were as determined, caring, and helpful to one another as the ones that I ended up with were, then I know you had a very pleasant and positive classroom experience. We should also take a moment to thank everyone who offered us support throughout our term of study, whether this be family, friends, partners, or colleagues. They have all been part of our achievements here today. Not only are we celebrating a graduation, but we are also celebrating a stride towards success during quite a difficult time. The COVID-19 pandemic has posed many challenges for both students and staff, but we all came together knowing things would be different, and we were patient, kind, and helpful to one another where appropriate. There were late nights and early mornings and all of the busy hours in between. Between the night owls and the early birds, whichever each of our habits were, we collectively stayed dedicated without in-person classes to hold us to a certain schedule. We were determined enough to set our own schedules and routines in order to persevere, and we did this every day for a substantial amount of time. Adjusting to a fully virtual setting posed new challenges for all of us, but it also honed a particular set of interpersonal skills that we can take with us moving forward. We still managed to come together for scheduled online group lectures, each bringing with us different perspectives and questions that helped us all work together towards the same goals. This being said, the steps we take now will be different for each of us, and success will mean something different for us all. Whether today is a stepping stone or a life goal, we have all made the choice to better ourselves. For some, these next steps will be easy and exuded with great confidence. For others, it will be much more nerve-wracking to start something new. Neither one of these is more normal than the other, and we all have a reason to be confident after today. We all got ourselves here and have demonstrated that we have what it takes to succeed. There is a quote that I think fits this occasion well. It says, "Be hungry for success, hungry to make your mark, hungry to be seen and to be heard and to have an effect. And as you move up and become successful, make sure to also be hungry for helping others." Success is not purely individual. It is also working with others and offering learned expertise as you go. Believe in yourself and strive for excellence in everything that you do. I want to wish a huge congratulations to the Willis College class of 2022.
Thank you, Cara. Those were amazing words. It's lovely to see you today, and I'm super excited that you have your graduation cap and valedictorian stole. I hope that you all received your graduation boxes, because I'm going to ask you now to put your hand on your cap, put it high in the air, throw it around, and tell the world you're a graduate of Willis College. Thank you. You have seen and survived so much, and you've responded with wit, creativity, and the righteous anger, activism, and gritty determination. And I thank you. What we have come through, I hope we never have to challenge again, but that we did it together and that we did it as an amazing unit that moved forward every day regardless, speaks about how you move forward. Please know that every one of us in this room today, all these beautiful faces you can see, we are still here for you. We will not ever let you down. When you need us, just call. We will be there. Thank you, graduating class of 2022, Willis College Online. It has been our pleasure to be here with you today. Please take care.